friends, it's Nancy, and I'm here to do a flip through of this completed journal. So this is a first edition copy of It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Measures about 8.5 by 8.5, 8.25 by 8.25. Let's get a thing. Yeah, it's about 8.25 this way, 8.5 this way. Did some work on the cover by distressing the edges, adding some ink, and then I added some swirls with gel medium to make it look sort of glossy and swirly. I built a new spine. It's about 1.5 inches across. Well, I shouldn't say I built a new spine. I expanded the original spine. It is a hidden hollow back spine. There's 6 signatures, and let's get looking at it. So on the side, you'll see I've got some pom-pom trim, I've got some fabric, I've got some little charms, lots of threads hanging. I'm not usually one to leave threads, but this kind of gives you a spooky spider webby sort of effect. Use some vintage pom-pom trim in this bright acid green color to match, Lucy's mask and the font here, the text. Inside, I should grab something to use as a tag. Well, use a scrap of paper. Inside, I have stitched this piece of ribbon, gingham ribbon, to make a pocket, and a couple of little brads. The entire book is in here in order. One page was removed because it was really dirty, but I did take some fussy cuts from that page. So you can see the first edition, 1967. So lots of writing space, lots of pages to add photos or cards, drawings. Here is the dedication page. I made this little tag. Also, lift up this envelope. There's a couple more journaling cards here that I cut from, there's a terrible shadow behind me. Let me see if I can get rid of that shadow. Okay. So those little journaling cards fit inside the flap of the envelope. Here's a Halloween card. Even the book pages themselves have lots of white areas to, put some snapshots in there or do a little collage. This is fabric that I've stitched on here. This is an envelope. And this is a treat bag, and I've just added a sticker here and made a little card. But it's also tucks by, so you can tuck behind. And there's a tag inside, so it has some fussy cuts, and it's stitched around. And I left the threads, little brad there. And I made a big journaling card. So these bats were fussy cut from the page that was just too dirty to be used. And I put some ledger page on the back, so it can be used for journaling. And the notch here is just a little off center, so it can accommodate that bow tie. Here I made a little collage of ribbon. This is a cloth ribbon, a little pumpkin charm, some buttons, and some paper leaves. These are made by Prima. Here's a paper bag. I just added this extra pocket. It has some fussy cuts. You can see I made this from, what do you call that? It's from an old photo album, but it protects the pictures, and it's got spider webs all over it. So I've got some fussy cuts in here that I cut myself. And it just slots in there. This is a vintage flashcard. I fussy cut this bat out of a book about animals. And this is vintage stickers, Halloween stickers of the Peanuts gang. So I've just got that slid into this bag. Just a little crumb of glue there. And on this side, I opened up the bag and I added this journaling card. There's Linus and Sally. Here's another card. Oh, it's not. It's just one half of it. Sorry. I added some vintage bric-a-brac. Here's another little charm. It's a heart. It's black. Here's another vintage treat bag, and inside it can be used as a tuck spot, but I also put this tag in there. There's the back of that card. There's Sally. She's leaked. She wants her day in court. This is a CD envelope, and I made this little journaling card. And the pumpkin centers right there nicely. On the back, I've just got this little sticker. This little page is the other side of the CD envelope. Here's another vintage treat bag, and I made this little tag. The treat bags, like, even though they're made of thin paper, I backed them with some cardstock so that they're good and stiff. Some more fabric. So these are, I'm just lifting this up so you can see how these match. So I've got one little tuck spot there. This is a vintage calendar page. Another tuck spot. And last but not least, I made this little tuck spot from a tea-dyed bingo card. Fussy cut this little critter out of a book. Here's another one of those little baggies that I made out of the spider webby paper, parchment, glassine, whatever it is. And I just tucked in these two little stickers of bats. And another journaling card. And on the back, this is also tuck spot under this ribbon. This is a library pocket card, and this is just something I had in my stash that had a number of October 93, 94, 96, 96 October dates stamped on it. I thought that was kind of fun. Anyway, a little something different from me. Did I show the back cover? There's the back cover. Again with the swirlies. And it's ready to go. If you're seeing this video, it has been posted on my website, on my Etsy store, sorry, and it is ready for a new home. Thanks so much for joining me. We'll talk to you again soon.